group terms together, they indicate multiplication. I need you to pay attention to that. Brackets indicate multiplication. All right. There are sometimes that when solving, I use bracket, all right, instead of multiplication. So when you see a number before a bracket, what comes to your mind is multiplication. All right. So they also establish the order of operation. All right. And we're going to see that soon. So let's see. The distributive law is a fundamental rule that allows us to remove brackets. It states that you multiply the term outside the bracket, right, by each term inside the bracket. All right, take note of that. So multiply out, apply the out to every inner term. So you are going to see that soon. How that what's that?
What is that supposed to mean? Like apply the outer term.
I'll explain. Okay. Now let's example. This is 2, right? Bracket x plus 4. Now, the function of this bracket, one is to group that expression x plus 4, right? Remember the functions of brackets you read earlier, why they matter. The first one, what's the first one?
They group terms together.
Good. They group terms, right, together. Now, if you look at the terms x and 4, these are two terms in an algebraic expression, right? So they group the terms together to tell you that those two terms, all right, belong to one expression. Okay. And the second is that they indicate multiplication, right? That's number 2 reason why they matter. They indicate multiplication, all right, and they establish the order of operation. What that means is that there's BODMAS. Do you know BODMAS?
Yes.
Okay, let me put that down. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm going to make you the presenter. So I'm going to make you the presenter while you write the meaning of each letter in front. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Is correct. Division, right? Multiplication. It's sometimes you see it as off, sometimes you see it as order.
That's what I was thinking. That is exactly what I was thinking.
So we're going to follow this pattern, this order, right, of simplifying algebraic expressions. Okay, so let's see what the next slide is about. All right, so I was explaining that 2 bracket x plus 4 close bracket. Now the bracket, again, can you tell me what the bracket stands for, the functions of the bracket?
It stands for like multiplication.
Multiplication, okay. What again?
The
function in grouping. Yes, order is correct. Yes, for order. Then the last is for grouping. Okay, grouping algebraic terms. So if you look at this, this is 2 bracket x plus 4 close bracket. So first for order, second for grouping. Now the third for multiplication. Now what you are going to do here, okay, this is like I'm going ahead of myself, but it's fine. So what you are going to do here is 2 is the number, is a term outside the bracket. Okay, the term outside the bracket, sometimes it could be not just a constant, right? Sometimes it could be a variable. Sometimes it could be a combination of a constant and a variable. That's a constant and variable multiplied together. So anytime you have a term, right, outside the bracket, anytime, whether in front, whether this position, all right, whether it's here, right, at this position, or at this, you are going to do the same thing. You're going to multiply to remove brackets. Are you with me now?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just go ahead of myself a little. So what you're going to do is 2 we multiply x, all right. 2 also we multiply plus 4. In algebra, really, we don't we refer to terms, right, in of directed numbers. What that means is that you don't just say 4, you say plus 4, or you say positive 4. Do you understand that? Yeah, we take the sign. Did you say something?
I said yes.
All right, we take the sign before a term, right? We take them together. You don't take a number, a term, and leave the sign before it. It's very important, and many students struggle with that. So, but that's important to you. So here, to remove brackets, right? What is 2 times x? 2 times x is 2x.
Oh,
Okay. Now let me say this quickly. Four basic operations that engage. I said there are four basic operations that combine and variables. Now look at this is 2 plus x. Now that's addition, 2 minus x, subtraction, 2 times x, multiplication, division. Now all of these are algebraic expressions. Look at 2 plus x, 2 minus x, 2 times x, 2 divided by x. The only one that will give you that brings the constant and the variable very close together without any sign in between them is multiplication. So only multiplication will give 2x. Did you see that?
Mhm.
Only multiplication will bring the constant and the variable close together without anything in between them. 2x plus x minus x remains 2x minus x. 2 divided by x remains 2 divided by x, even if you're simplifying this, right? But 2 times x is 2x. Are you with me now?
yes.
Okay. Can you give me examples of a constant and a variable, the combination of a constant and a variable using multiplication? Other examples. Can you go ahead?
Yes.
All right.
5m. 5m.
5m. Okay. That's 5 times n, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's have two more.
Um, 3y.
3y.
Also 4x.
4x. That's 4 times x. Is that correct? Remove bracket with positive numbers. I hope you can still hear me clearly.
I can.
All right. So when a positive, can you go ahead and read this?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right.
When a positive number is outside the bracket, it's straightforward. Simply multiply it by each term inside. The signs of the terms inside remain unchanged.
Okay. So here, if you look at first look at these algebraic algebraic expressions, 2 bracket x plus 3 close bracket, 5 bracket 2y minus 4 close bracket, 3 bracket a plus b plus c close bracket. Now you notice that in all three expressions, right, the number before the bracket, the number outside the bracket is positive. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, right, what you do is simply multiply it, that's the number outside the bracket, by each term inside. The signs of the terms inside the bracket remains unchanged. Here, this is plus, it remains plus. Here, this is minus, it remains minus. Here, right, there are two positive signs, plus, plus, right, they remain the same. Okay, so we have examples here. So look at the first one. The first one is 2 times x. Again, is what?
2 times x is 2x.
Is 2x, all right? This is the solution here. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3, 2 times plus 3,
6.
6. Okay, let's just say 2 times 3, 6. All right, the sign remains the same. So this is 2x plus 6. That's the answer to this. Now here, look at this. 5 times 2y,
Oh, 10y.
10y.
No, I said 10y. 10y.
Good, I heard that. All right, 5 times 4,
20.
did you say something?
I said 20.
All right, I didn't hear that. So 10y minus 20. So you see that here there is no bracket. We've been able to remove the bracket by multiplying the term outside the bracket, right, with all the terms inside the bracket, or the number outside the bracket with all the terms inside the bracket. Now look at the last one here. 3 times a is 3a, right?
Yes.
Plus 3 times b is 3b, plus 3 times c is 3c, right?
Oh.
So these are the solutions, right, of those algebraic expressions, and that is how to remove bracket. Do you have any question on that? You wanted to say something?
I said that was pretty easy.
Yeah, very easy, right? All right, so let's see more on that. Now, tricky negatives. Now, what happens when minus meets bracket? Now, that's something to take note of. What happens when minus meets bracket? Now, can you go ahead and read this?
When a negative sign or number is outside the bracket, it flips the sign of every term inside. This is a common area for mistakes, so pay close attention.
All right, so you should pay close attention, right? Now, anytime you have a negative number outside the bracket, or you have a negative sign, right, outside the bracket, immediately outside the bracket, before or after, the sign in removing bracket, right, the sign changes, that negative sign changes all the signs inside the bracket. Okay, now look at this x plus 2. All right, can you see that?
Yes.
Minus bracket x plus 2. Now, ordinarily, this can be written 1 times x is what?
Minus 1 times x. Negative 1x.
Okay, good, good. Now, negative 1x, or you say minus 1x, right? But I told you in algebra, yeah, 1x is the same thing as x, because this itself, right, is 1x. So in algebra, we don't say 1x or 1y or 1b or 1t, right? We simply call the variables. We simply say A, we simply say B, right? We simply say C. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so here, minus 1 times x is minus x. Actually, you were correct by saying negative 1x, right? Same thing as negative x. Now, take a look at this. There's something I'm going to show you here, and I need you to pay attention. It is just to consolidate what I said earlier. Now, yeah, you are going to write some of these things, all right? Now, positive times positive is positive. Plus times plus is plus. Plus times minus is minus. Minus times plus is minus. Hold on. I'm just going to explain how this is. Anytime a negative sign, positive sign, or anytime a negative term. Now look at this. Anytime a positive term or anytime a negative term is multiplying a positive term, right? The result will be a negative term. Look at it. In both cases, positive, negative, negative, positive, right? The result is the same, negative, negative. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Or let's say anytime you work with a bad friend, right? Or a bad friend works with you, what's the result?
A negative.
Negative. Okay. The result will be negative. You can see that. Okay. Negative, negative. Now, but positive, positive, we give positive. The negative, negative, we give. So same signs, right? Positive. Same signs will give positive. Minus, minus, positive. Plus, plus, positive. So have this in your mind. Same signs will give positive. Opposite signs will give negative. Did you get that?
Yes.
I think we need to write that down. Let me put it down. Same signs multiplied gives positive. Opposite signs multiplied gives negative. So minus 1 times x is minus x. Now, minus times plus. Look at this. Minus 1, right? Times plus 2. Now, minus times plus is what?
A negative.
Then 1 times 2 is 2. You see how I did that, right? So the answer, by removing brackets, the answer is minus x plus minus x minus 2. Okay? Minus x minus 2. Exactly now.
Yes.
Now look at another example here. Hold on. Now this is another example. Minus 3 into y minus 5. Okay? A negative number is outside the bracket, right? It's outside the bracket. So you multiply that number with every term inside the bracket. Minus 3 times y is what?
Minus 3 times y. Negative 3y.
Good. Negative 3y, right? Now, minus 3 times minus 5. What's minus times minus?
Oh, it's a positive.
Positive. Now, 3 times 5.
Oh, 3 times 5. 3 times 5 would be 15.
15. So I didn't say plus, right? I said plus is multiply the signs, right? Multiply the signs first. Minus times minus is plus, then 3 times 5 is 15. You can see we have removed bracket. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. So So let's see. Simplifying expressions, collecting like terms. We've done this before, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but let's just go over it again. After removing brackets, the next step is to simplify the expression by collecting like terms. So like terms have the same variable raised to the same powers. So for example here, same variable, same power, those are like terms, e.g. 2x and 5x are like terms. Now, different variable or power, 2x and 5y are not like terms, they are unlike terms. Okay, so we add or subtract coefficients of like terms, and we have done this before. So putting it all together from brackets to simplified forms. Let me know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right. So the first thing is to distribute. Multiply the outer term by each term inside the bracket. We have done that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take this. Now, step 2 is identify and combine like terms within the expression. Have we done that?
No.
To collect like terms.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we have. Then 3 is to simplify, which is to perform the operations to get the final simplified expression. So even though we have done that, but then we are going to do it more.